Good morning, everybody. I have a haul video for today. So I was able to go to Goodwill on Friday and Saturday, different Goodwills in town. Yesterday I had to sell two things locally, which I think I'm going to try doing a video about some of the things I sell locally, I don't know, sometime in the next few weeks. But I was out doing that, and before I came home I decided I'm going to stop in Goodwill and see what they have. I'm going to try to get through this kind of quick. Today's my husband's birthday, and I don't want to be up here in the workroom all day. So I'm going to do this haul, and then I'm going to get some photographing done so I have things to list through this week. And that way I can spend some time with the family. So this was a really pretty orange velvet wrap dress. It's really hard to tell what it looks like when it's just hanging here. It was actually that way when it was on the hanger. It was just kind of sloppy looking. But I messed around with it a little bit on the hanger, and then I tried it on in the dressing room because I'm actually keeping this for myself. And it's a really pretty boho, almost Renaissance looking dress. It's just sheen, so I didn't mind because I'm keeping it for myself, but it kind of gave like Baltic born vibes if you've seen their dresses. I originally got these because I was going to try keeping them too, and I forgot to try them on, and I just bought them. I've never heard of the brand before. It's called Scoop, and it's an extra large, which it says it recommends for 16 to 18. But it's like a gauzy kind of material, which is like all of those little pleats or lines, or looks kind of like wrinkles. And it's got a, I think this is called like a lettuce hem, and it's real roughly down there. So I'm going to try to list those. They're lightweight. They're good for like work, travel, things like that, because they don't really show wrinkles too much. So I'll try to list them just because they were too big for me and I just forgot to try them on. This was a J. Crew, I'd say like a blazer sweater cardigan. It looks like it's in really good, like really excellent condition, like someone might have worn it once, if anything at all. It's an extra small, and it is merino wool blend. It's 30% merino wool. My husband asked to see what that looks like on a tag so he can make sure he, is looking in the right place. And he's like, that's not full. And I said, it doesn't have to be full. As long as it's got some kind of a wool, silk, mohair type of blend into it, then you can put wool blend, especially to make sure you put blend, but it really helps up the selling cost. Found this in jackets. It's a ladies fleece Harley Davidson jacket. This also is in really excellent condition. Barely feels worn. It's a size extra large, so I was really happy about that. Honestly, these don't go for a ton. I think I found some sold on Poshmark recently for $25, $30, $35. However, it's also been summer, so people aren't probably looking to buy fleece jackets very often in summer. So I'm hoping that now that it's approaching fall, we'll have a better chance at selling this. The fact that it's also an extra large is really good. So I'm thinking of listing it for maybe $40, $45. A pair of Torrid size 18 jeans. Let's see what the style of these are. Just says premium stretch. I'll have to look up the style with the number. They are skinny though. I don't mind picking up skinny and Torrid just because Torrid tends to sell pretty well for us even in a skinny. And I list all of my Torrid starting out at $30 unless there is a flaw, in which case I will usually bump it down to $20 to $25. If it's a smaller size like a 10, 12s I'll sometimes do. 14s I keep at $30. Sometimes if they're 10 or 12 I'll put them lower, like $25. Or if it's like a really old style that like somehow we just picked up a while ago, or whatever the case may be, where it's like an older wash, then I'll start it lower. These are True Religions, and they are a size 29. We've had a couple pair of True Religion jeans, and they're still sitting for us, but this is a pair of black skinny jeans, and I looked it up, and the black seem like they do pretty well on Poshmark, so I thought we'd give it a try. Jeans for us are only like $3.50 at Goodwill, so. A pair of Old Navy denim overalls in size 8. These are kind of like, I would say like a boyfriend fit. They're not like super skinny looking. So, I don't think they have a style on them. But then they're in very excellent condition. They hardly look worn. I always look in the, well, they don't have like a specific overall section, but they keep and price overalls the same as dresses. So I'll always go, we have Goodwill is color coded, so I always go to the blue section just to look at the end cap, is where they usually will put like denim or chambray items, and I always look for overalls or long denim dresses. This is a pair of Ever Eve jeans. They're kind of a straight leg, and they are a button fly. I'd never seen Ever Eve before, but I heard one of the YouTubers that I watched talking about it, and they seem like they could go up for maybe $40, hopefully. This is a pair of Athleta, kind of like casual pants, jogger style, in a size 6. These are called the Trekkie North Jogger. They're real like, they almost feel like windbreaker-y. So I guess they're not, I mean, they're casual, but I guess you could wear them for working out too. Then this is a pair of Torrid casual pull-on pants. I think this style is called like a Ponte pant, Ponte. And they are a size 1. I did also find a size 3 that was kind of a similar like style pant, but it had a different print, and the pattern was different, the material was different. It was just like all over like floral or plaid something. I think floral. And this has almost like a tweed-y kind of feel to it. So I think that these would sell better, in my opinion, even though they're a smaller plus size, because I could see these being, they're just more neutral, more professional. So I could see someone picking these up for work, whereas the ones that were just like really bright floral all over, you could wear them to work, but you can't wear them as often to work. They're more of like a statement piece. So I just thought that these might be a better, safer pick for somebody. Like, I know when I was in the career field, I wanted something that I could wear maybe 2 times a week, and you wouldn't really know. Like, you wouldn't notice it. This is a pair of Paige jeans. I picked these up because they were kind of like a straight leg, so more modern. They're size 25, and that is the new Paige tag. And then this was really weird. So these 2 pairs of Ralph Lauren pants were right next to each other. And so I saw one was new with tags and one wasn't. And I thought, oh, okay, someone just really liked these pants and they donated both of them. And one they had worn and one they hadn't. So I picked them both up, and then when I got home to show my husband, because I always show him a haul when he hasn't gone to the thrift store with me, they're 2 different sizes. And like, a big difference in sizes, so I'm guessing they didn't belong to the same person. They just happened to be right next to each other on the rack. It was kind of weird. So this is a pair, and they are size 8, and the MSRP, or original manufacturer suggested retail price, was $109. And there's like a little clearance sticker that someone paid $54. These are called the Cape Grace pant or jean in toasted barley, and they have this really cool studded detail, and they're just like khaki jeans or pants. And then the ones that I found behind them, because those were an 8, these are a size 14, an exact same pant, just not new with tags. But that's okay, because I'd rather the smaller ones have the tags on them, because bigger sizes sell well, easier, better, faster. So that's okay if those don't have the tags on them. I'd rather the smaller ones have tags. And then maybe, no, not from the same person. These are another pair of Ralph Lauren, and these are khakis. And these are plus size 22W, which stands for women, which means that it's a little bit bigger than a standard 22. So just in case you see that and don't know, because my husband didn't know what it was. So you'll see the W after the size. That means that it's a little larger than a standard 22. I would always suggest looking it up if it's something you're looking for yourself, or if you're just confused about measurements. It sometimes means that it'll fit between a 22 and a 24. Sometimes it's just wider in the hips or wider in the waist. It just depends on the brand. But I used to never think picking up Ralph Lauren would get me anything, because a lot of times I tend to find them as a little bit of a older, or I guess you could say more mature style, but it sells. So if it sells, I'll pick it up. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm about to go get these photographed so I can spend the rest of the day with the family. Hope y'all are having a great weekend. Bye.